Hello everyone and welcome in. Today I'm going to be playing Arizona Modern on easy for a current tournament that I'm in, and I'm going to go ahead and share my game and kind of provide my thoughts along the way. Alright, so there in the center I'm kind of showing you it's going to represent right below but in a bigger form, so wherever the ball is going to land is where it's going to shoot out. So it's going to shoot out on the left hand side, and you'll see a bigger view of it down below. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed in missing that shot. I was so close. Alright, the next hole is a par 3. And, I mean, basically I'm just going to hit it. Pretty decent speed just to try to get it around there and closest to the hole as possible. No other real strategy. Alright, hole 3 is a par 4. There are a couple different buckets. The safest way is to go into the middle on the right and then go to the hole, but I'm going to attempt to get directly into that last bowl. I was very close to hole in one. I believe that I've gotten it before, but I can't remember. Alright, this next hole's a par 4. Kind of lining up my shot thinking, can I hit it hard enough to wind up that ramp, but I don't believe I can. That was pretty close. So far I'm doing pretty well. Next course is a par 4. Basically try to hit it where I can line up my next shot. This one can be kind of tricky, but I had pretty good luck on that first shot there. Yeah, that was a really nice setup for my last shot of this hole. This one you can go a few different ways. You can kind of try to go up and around. I haven't had luck with that, so I typically kind of hit straight and let it kind of bounce back or roll back a little bit, and hopefully I can be lined up for my next shot. And that's typically how I do this particular hole. Alright, next hole 7 is a par 3. Kind of scoping it out. My plan is to go on the right side and try to loop that figure 8 over to the hole. So it did a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, I was really happy with this one. Alright, this is a par 5, hole 8. This hole always trips me up. And you can see if you don't hit the right angle, you're stuck. And then my next shot, the angle's weird. So what I'm going to have to do is kind of bank off the back wall and hope that it's going to make it over somewhere. So that actually worked out way better than I expected it would. I got very lucky on that shot. Yeah, that was sweet. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, on this one you can shoot it in the tube to get down to the next level. That's what I'm going to try to do here. And I just missed it. So kind of change my direction. Instead of multiple shots, I'm just going to try to bounce down and see if that works out. I'm going to do the same here. And I thought the results were pretty good. Alright, hole 10 is a par 4. There's a couple different ways you can go. I decided I didn't want to fool with the rocks on the left hand side, so I thought I'm just going to take a couple of softer shots on the right, and hopefully I'll get a good score. Alright, hole 11 is a par 4. This one you can kind of see a little bit. There's a slot on the left and right hand side, and I'm going to try to go for that left slot. From what I recall, that's the best place to go, but don't quote me on that. I don't know 100%, but that's typically the one I go for. Alright, hole 12 is a par 5. I'm going to loop around and hopefully I can make it up to the ramp. I didn't have a smooth shot against the wall. Sometimes you can get a smooth shot and it'll make its way up there. You just want to be careful you don't hit it too hard and knock the ball off, because there are ledges there on part of it. Right here I'm going to try to bounce on those. I missed the second one. I always forget if you need to hit it decent amount of strength or just a little bit. Some holes are deceiving. Some you barely have to hit them at all, and some you have to put a little more effort into. Alright, hole 14 is a par 3. So the plan is to hit that right there, but I missed it. I actually missed it a couple times. I just could not get the angle right, and I believe after this attempt I'm just, instead of trying to ruin my score, I'm gonna hit it a little softer, and that's when I actually hit that part that I was going for the first few times. Yeah, so this is the hole that really tripped me up in this game. Triple bogey. Alright, the next hole I need to make it over to that second little area there, and I just got it. So I was very happy with that after not doing so well on the last hole. This hole, you do want to hit it softly. You want it to barely go over the edge, and I almost hit a little too hard on here, but I was very happy with the outcome. So here's just a quick instant replay from another angle. You can see it barely hits it. It goes over that little ledge, and that was a nice shot. This outside view checking the scoreboard. Right, hole 17 is a par 3. Again, no real strategy, just gonna kind of hit it and try to get it over there. Alright, the last hole. I'm kind of walking to the end so you can see you can actually, on both edges and at the end, the ball can fall off. So you want to hit it at a decent speed. You want to definitely try to make it a hole-in-one if possible, but that's really hard to keep it that straight and for that long of a shot. So I really thought that I had it there, but I just missed it. Alright, so those were all 18 holes. Everything went well. The only one that I really got hung up on was hole 14, where I had the triple bogey. But for a first attempt in this competition, I thought that that was a good score. And hope to see you in the game. Take care.